expecting to log in and automatically be a Type H Giga. Okay. They have access to dev commands like that? What? Oh my god. How do they have access to that? That's a developer teaser glitch out command thing. Hello friends. Welcome back to another beautiful day on the Isle. We have a lot to go down through. We won't be doing too much as a Type H Gigantosaurus today, unfortunately, because I have some more important things to show you and talk to you about. There will be a little bit, but not too much. We've actually figured out a couple secrets over on the roadmap, and there were some major reveals and updates to that roadmap too, along with the developers releasing some brand new information about the upcoming update for the next patch on the new version of the Isle. Give me a moment to see if there are any other Type H creatures around here or even a Magna. I did see the Hypo Utah as well was posted in here as a screenshot, so I don't know if someone has access to that. I have never actually seen it in-game, so I would imagine it's broken if it's anywhere in-game at all. It was the last Type H creature, I believe, before it... That's a Magna! Forget the Type H Utah, hang on! There's a Magna running in through the woods up there. Hey, come here. And he has unique sounds too. Somewhat unique sounds. All right, so let's see what sounds this has. I guess that's the broadcast. It doesn't have full body animation, kind of like the Hypos. That's friendly, I think. All right. That's the threaten. And that's the forecall. And then that's the F call. Okay, so some of these sounds are actually a little bit buggy too. I never did notice that, but they seem like they have a little bit of a chop-off effect where they go so far along and then, well, it just stops. What? Oh. What? Okay. Oh, hello. Whoa, 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 whoa! What the hell is that? Is that a... That's a Titanoboa! What the hell? It's like... broken as hell! Oh my god! What the Why is it so broken? Look at that thing! Whoa, whoa! Whoa, that's terrifying. Okay, I don't know how to... What? I'm so lost. Why is the Titanoboa like that? You see this thing? I can't even get a good look at it. It's just... It's so broken. It's... My god, it's teleporting into the air. Look at this. Got Hypo Carno swarming me. Where'd the Titanoboa go? So I have a red name now. I feel like this is bad. I feel like I'm gonna get banned entirely from the Isle. This isn't mine. I don't own it. I don't know what's going on. So apparently there's something the devs have called God mode, which I assume means you can't die. I don't see any differences to my stats. If I use /swap. Okay, all right. So I have access to that. Oh, God. Oh, no, I have hidden enabled. I have developer mode enabled. What do I have access to? Like, what can I actually access? Oh, and I could skip growth. Oh, God. What do I have? What's in the list? Gigantosaurus. I have the Quetz in my list. I have the Titanoboa in the... Look at the Titanoboa! Oh, my God. It's so broken. Type H Carno is there. Is the Utoraptor there? Giga. Spino. Type M. Type N Spino. Oh, God. So much stuff. I don't see the Hypo Utah, though. That's kind of upsetting. The N Spino, M Tyrannus. Oh god, I could do so much with this. Can I be the Titanoboa? Oh, it's so broken. Oh, it's so... I'm gonna crash the server. Oh god. I'm gonna swap. That's, oh my god, I could be the Type M. Oh my god. God, that's so sick. Oh, I love this. Oh god. I shouldn't be doing this, but I'm doing it. Oh no. Oh god. All right, let's go ahead and get back into the topic of the video, which is the update stuff. Now we move into the Trello board, which has been significantly updated, showing many new things that are being added to the updated version of the Isle when they're coming, and all kinds of stuff. We have update number 2 blood, 3 fish, and all that stuff all the way up here at the top that you can see. The interesting one that was posted here, and it's one of the first ones we had ever seen, it's top secret, additional clearance required. The description was updated. Clearance request received, acquiring credentials, loading. That's the description of this entire card. I think I might know what this card is actually about, and there's been a lot of speculation over the mystery of this card. What is this thing about? Is it hypo? Is it a different strain? What's going on with this? Well, we might have figured that out, and I'm going to touch base with that because it's going to have to happen in a little bit because we have some more stuff we need to look at before we can actually tie this in. It's a bit of a mystery. So what better way to do that than to look at Amarok's stream and see just what he's been up to as a developer of the Isle. So what we're going to do is check out some of the clips from Amarok and his development time on the Isle, featuring the new Stego and its impaling attacks and new mechanics for this creature. Just a heads up, audio will be messed up a little bit because, again, copyright music and all that stuff. I'm sorry. So that's the new Stego, and there's the Utoraptor. Oh
my... Bro. Why is the pounce working? What?
So the Utah can pounce the Stego. It appears on the development build. Oh.
Ah!
That's actually really fluid looking, too.
No.
Combat still seems a little bit janky.
Get the...
But... Come on, impale it!
Get the...
I think he's having a bit of trouble. Definitely needs to be worked on. He can't get it! Oh no. We're gonna revisit the impaling stuff. This is the Carno. So I think he's testing the AI because the AI Raptor isn't interested in attacking an adult Carno. So it's kind of scared. Actually, he says there that the Utoraptor doesn't want to fight. Okay.
Hey, come here.
All right, so the Carno's still a buggy mess. Here's our favorite feathered friend running away from a Utoraptor. There we go, and there's a Utoraptor.
Whoa.
Oh. Oh. Okay. It wasn't much of a chase.
Man. Come on. Give me a break. No.
He's like spitting
Stuck on
at it.
Again. This is so annoying. Can't do anything.
So is this just showing the... What? What is he doing? Is he trying to like spit on it or something? Like use that stomach bile or whatever it is? I'm honestly kind of lost.
I can only go left.
Okay, well anyways, he's running from the Utoraptor. Oh, he didn't make it. Okay, so not a very powerful creature. We got a little bit more.
Yeah, it's still busted. Oh, the Hipsy's so cute, man. Look at it. It's the best. I love this thing. Oh,
God, it's so shaky.
It's so good. I'm gonna secretly buff the shit out of this thing. Let's not tell anyone. So I can play it.
I feel like the big head feathers are kind of awkward though.
For the Hipsy.
They like go through the feathers and the character model itself when you turn its head. It jumps around. That's adorable.
This is my favorite character so far. I love this thing.
All right, now we revisit the Stego and its new impaling attack. And... Oh, he got it!
That was a mistake, wasn't it? But
And it ragdolls. It's not correctly set up yet to be on the spike directly, unfortunately, it seems. Actually, I've noticed a lot of the custom ragdoll stuff is really janky. All right, let's move on from this. This is the continuation from the original clip. I actually lost it, so it was out of order.
Yeah.
We got the Utoraptor again. It's impaled.
Dinner.
It'd be kind of cool if you could just walk around with it on your tail like that indefinitely. Okay, now we can see some more polished video clips of these. So he just stabs it, bam, it's on his tail. These are more controlled, obviously. They're meant to look better, look good. And in general, I mean, it's... I don't know. I think the stream is a better, more accurate representation of how far along the development is, because these are more curated towards looking good and inspiring hype versus the stream stuff. I mean, it's more genuine and organic, and it's not like this I don't want to say stage, but it's not stage stuff that's supposed to make it look as good as it can in the best possible light, if that makes sense. But I do like that you can see blood is dripping from the body, actually. You can see right there, the blood puddle grows as it stays there. I actually really like that. So then that's something else that's new. And you could probably follow the blood as well. It seems like it fades away pretty fast, so I would hope that that's not a thing in the actual, you know, release of these updates, because the blood could be something you follow around. But you do bleed, so that's nice. And we've got our adorable little friend jumping around, doing its own thing. I feel like in the jump animation, the tail is a little bit stiff, and it could use a little bit of TLC polish, maybe. I like that it lifts its tail up, though, to try and keep balance and stuff. That's really nice. But it seems like the tail... It seems stiff, and it seems like it waves awkwardly. Just in my opinion. I think it just waves a little bit awkwardly, and I don't know. Maybe... What do you guys think? And this is the work-in-progress Carno charge. Basically, you can do that. Oh, he just knocks down the drivers. It doesn't kill him. I thought it was going to kill him. And you damage the Carno as well, so you can charge stuff to damage it. That's nice. Okay, so that's kind of... I didn't anticipate that. I thought it was going to be like a flat-out attack that kills you, not something that would just knock you down. It seems like the animation for the Dryos here, though, you could see, like, they kind of just awkwardly zoom over to the side and play an animation. It doesn't seem very realistic. Maybe they're going to update that in the future. Now, some of the final things we have to go over are this Gigantosaurus, the brand new Gigantosaurus they've been working on. Now, the Gigantosaurus has been a very popular creature on the Isle for a long time. I mean, I'm sure you can figure out why, but this creature is being worked on by Jacob, and Jacob is continuing to work on this creature as we speak. This is just a pretty straightforward sculpt and something else that they were doing. So that weird word that they had in the devlog, but the new Giga looks cool. I like it so far, but to really understand and see how well it is, you'd need to see the skin on it, and then in proper lighting and stuff like that too. Not this giant golden... It's like a gold dip Giga right now, basically. We also get a little peek at the Herrerasaurus, which is obviously being remodeled and reworked on, which our favorite Herdidur is going to be pretty interesting once we see him in-game. We have this guy right here as well, who is not as big as what I thought it was going to be. It's actually a very small creature. We have the Protoceratops as well, looking really nice. I didn't know they were actually working in this guy right now, but it looks like the model's done. And obviously the Kentrosaurus as well is on the roster, which we are going to see very soon. I'm pretty sure if they have the Stego pretty well being worked on, the Kentro is probably going to follow the same mechanics to some degree with the impaling of the tail and all that stuff. And there's also a concept of the new Utoraptor that they've confirmed that's going to be coming to the game, which is also really nice because the Ostro is one of my favorite creatures. Looks like it has some wings here. Maybe it'll have some gliding ability. I don't really see it being possible because the wings are so small, but it would kind of point towards that. But more than likely, I don't think this thing's going to be gliding around anytime soon. I don't think those wings are going to suffice to make this thing, you know, do the do. And finally, we have the Carno's resting animation. So the guy kind of just sits down, and then you hold H to Ew. Oh, that looks so unnatural. What the hell is happening with its foot? Look at its foot. Oh, that looks... Oh, my God. I mean, like, it's probably normal, but it looks so unnatural to see a limb bend like that. Oh, it's gross. God, that looks, you know, I'm actually kind of iffy on this animation. I don't like this. And that's saying a lot coming from me. I usually love everything I see with the Isle, but this looks weird to me. This looks, I feel like the Carno just shouldn't get a sit animation. It looks really damn weird. The longer you look at it, the weirder it gets. Look at that. Look at that pose. That is so weird. Something doesn't sit right with me with that. What do you guys think? So this is the roadmap, obviously, that they've been working on, the dev blog, which is roadmap additions, and they've added a bunch to the roadmap as we had seen. We're going to take a look at that in a moment. We could see basically stuff from Amarok, a programmer, Visual Tech 48, which has a bunch of redacted stuff, which ties into something else that I want to speak about, and you can see all these things here, basically. And then the new Gigantosaurus that is being worked on by Jacob. I think that, like, regardless, this Giga I know is going to look beautiful because Jacob is a very, very, very good artist. He is very damn good. Now, I do want to speak with you about the new Type H creatures as well that we have seen concepts for, and there's something that plays into those that I want to speak with you about on this dev board and how you ultimately, more than likely, become a Type H creature. But I want to touch base on this real quick with Visual Tech 48. This month has been a bit crazy with the redacted, especially with a lot of variants to the modular kit, which needed to be more refined and a lot more models to support the new redacted, which features a lot of cool and modular inclined shapes. Huge constructions like the mentioned garage, a helicopter pad, and the glorious redacted HQ of sorts. Looking down through these, you see human structures. There's a lot of human structures here, all kinds of stuff that's pointing towards they're working on human buildings, human facilities. You can walk into all that stuff. If you go onto the public roadmap, they had just updated this one for access restricted, additional clearance required, clearance request received, acquiring credentials, loading. So if you go into the story and you go into the lore rather than just reading it as a person, you realize that someone requested a clearance thing, basically, and they acquired credentials and they used a terminal somewhere. So my two thoughts were, this is either humans being worked on to some degree, or it's literally a facility. Some kind of facility that is a headquarters that you would be able to go to and access a terminal and request clearance for whatever it is you need. And obviously right here, glorious redacted HQ of sorts. So I'm wondering if this card is actually going to be buildings. Human structures, buildings that we can enter and explore, maybe even interact with some buttons in those buildings. I don't think it's going to be a Type H reveal. I don't think it's going to be anything other than something to do with humans or human buildings. That's what I think. I would bet money on it. I'm like 95% sure that's what this card is going to be, the top secret clearance. I don't know how you guys are going to feel about that. I feel like it would be way better if it was like the Type H reveal, but you know, human structures could be really cool too for the immersion of the game, and especially if those human structures tell a story. Update 2 features blood, the bleeding system, flesh chunks, the Carno, and our favorite feathered friend, along with the Stegosaurus on the next update. Apparently that's what they want to have with the bleeding and stuff. Fishing is going to be update number 3 with fishing and fishers, so you get the Dinos that's playable, the Pteranodon, and some schools of fish. Number 4 is going to be an overhaul and perk system. Kind of interested in what the perk system is going to be, so we're going to investigate that a little bit more. The perk system, as players progress to their various growth milestones, they'll have options to select between a variety of perks designed to support a varied playstyle. This mechanic sets the foundation for further perk functionality with upcoming diet and elder systems. Now, I want to do this for a specific reason. The upcoming functionality for perks with the diet and elder system. Now, I'm going to do you a learning, and I think this is going to be a very good educational learning. Over here on the ongoing content, poked away is the Elders card. Elders are larger, more powerful variants of this. Elders are larger, more powerful variants of the adult stage of life. They are only accessible by following certain diets and perk pathways. While elders start off stronger than the highest tier adult of their species, over time, they depreciate in strength until time releases them from their reign. You may choose to embrace death and die with a bonus you can apply to that species later on, or, depending on your species, you can forfeit reward, deny the Reaper for a time, and extend your reign as something far more terrifying. Now, this is what I wanted to get into. The perk system and the nutrition system. If you follow the correct path with perks and you follow the correct path with nutrients and you do the things that you're supposed to do correctly, more than likely, when you enter the Elder stage and you deny dying or prestige to basically be stronger as your next whatever, or keep your perks, I assume, or something. But if you deny that and you choose to continue on and get nothing at the end of the entire journey other than pure enjoyment and madness, then you can enjoy your reign as something far more terrifying. Now, I have a feeling that this ties into either the type M, the type H, the type N, the type T, or all of them. I think you need to follow certain perk paths and you need to follow certain nutritional systems. And if you do that all correctly and you have the nutrition your body needed, you have the perks your body needed, the DNA mutations your body needed, well, then whatever you decide to be, well, you know, if it is possible for it to, it will become a type H, or you can choose what you want to be. I don't know if this is confirmed or not for the type Tisso or the type Neuro, but I'm willing to bet that this is the ultimate path. This is probably the reveal to how we become a type H creature, through nutrition, diet, and a perk system. Does that seem crazy to you? It doesn't sound too crazy to me. Obviously, to talk about fractures, this is basically varying degrees of leg breaks. So you get one that's like a little bit of you can't run as fast, and then the severe is obviously you can't move because your leg is just completely shredded, or you have to limp around everywhere. That's just their overhaul for that. Gore as well. Our gore features will include all the blood, viscera, intestines, and horror you can stomach, or not, depending on your constitution. It's okay to look away. So I'm kind of curious if constitution is going to be something like a stat or perk too that you can use as a dinosaur or as a human. That might just be the word choice they used. By the way, I've checked all these gifts. They don't have anything hidden in them. On Venom, our full swing implementation of all things toxic. This feature is dripping with stomach-turning, damage-dealing, mind-altering nastiness. We recommend you choose your food wisely and huddle together when night falls for your own good. And then the brand new day-night cycle and night vision, implementing the day-night cycle into the update, along revamped night vision with a focus on keeping nighttime intimidating but also interesting and engaging to play through. They need to work on night vision big time. And that is pretty well the extent of this devlog and the Trello updates. They have some major things coming down the pipeline from what I understand. I want to know what you think down below in the comment section about this top secret clearance. Do you think I'm right on this? Because I made the correlation between visual text post and all the redacted stuff, which is top secret, obviously, and then the top secret additional clearance required post here. I think that that's to do with their side and the human structures and something to do with humans. And then obviously the elder system and them basically being the gateway to mutating into a type H, which I would imagine then means that you have the option as an elder to continue playing, and you would get so many hours and you would slowly morph into this creature that defied the Reaper and became, you know, the ultimate whatever it could be. And that's more than likely an actual, like, there's probably going to be a storyline to that because these dinosaurs probably have some fault in their genetic code where they can fight off death. And, you know, the longer they continue on, the more corrupted their code gets. Does that make sense? That makes sense. Anyways, friends, that is it for now on the Isle. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section as always. And I will see you in the next one.